What's up guys, Daily here from Steam First, and today I have a review and overlook for you of the video action recording software. This is a alternate to kind of like fraps or Bandicam or other recording devices. If you're looking for something that is of that high grade quality video, but the ease to use and the system memory that is really low, I would definitely go with Action. Fraps is a great program, don't get me wrong. However, it is PC hungry. It wants to eat every single bit of every single chunk of memory and CPU usage that it possibly can to give you that uncompressed high quality video. Now, at the same time, Action here, on the other hand, does just as good as job in literally half or even 3/4 less of the memory space. I get uh, lower frames on fraps when I'm recording, and I get the same quality video out of Action, and I rarely lose 10 frames a second coming off 90 or 100. You're not going to see anything drop. This is a great recording software program. Now, what makes it a little different and a little cool is it's a lot more customizable, and it's a lot more featureful than a program like Bandicam or a program like Fraps. Now, to demonstrate that, you'll see here that it has its own GUI setup or graphic user interface. This way you can see the videos, a little Skype call with one of my friends, something that I've recorded previously. You can see all that stuff here, and it tells you how many gigabytes you've used. Now, both or all of these recordings here are quite, long. You've got a 7-minute one here, a 14-minute one here, a 33-minute one here, and I'm only using about 5 gigabytes. If you want to use 5 gigabytes in Fraps, that's about 3 minutes worth of video, maybe 5 at the absolute most. Fraps video compression is huge or uncompressed at all, and Action really kind of negates that. Now, your file formats for Action are AVI and MP4, which are both good files. Would maybe like to see a couple more file types within this section. You also have the gaming mode. This goes over any game with DirectX or OpenGL, so you don't have to worry about the game not picking up your recording software as long as it's using DirectX or OpenGL, which I believe like 99.9% of the games in the world have to use that. You can do it that way. Now, on the other hand, right here, active desktop region, if for some reason the game won't pick up that, you can switch this over to active desktop region and record your desktop, or you can just record what's going on your monitor at whatever time you're playing. So you can play in full screen window, or you can minimize it and record something in a specific section, which is really good to have. You can't do that with Fraps. Fraps, you can only record whatever it picks up, and it's kind of annoying. So, moving on, video size 1080p, 720p, 480, 360, 240. Don't know why you would ever record in any of these formats down here, but that's acceptable. It's there. The options are there. Again, another option that you do not have in Fraps. Moving on to the next thing is our video frame rate, which it may look kind of standard up front, but if you look down here, this Action recording software supports 120 frame per second video capture, which is amazing. You would just die if you saw how trailers or movies or games look at 120 frames a second. So if you can actually support that on your computer and record that, your video is going to look 10 times better. Obviously, when you upload to YouTube, you're going to lose a lot of quality on that. But when you're at home showing your friends, or if you have, some kind of a download link for whatever movie or video you've made, 120 frames a second is eye-popping. You have a customizable duration setup, so you can choose how long to record. That way you don't have to worry about it. Use perfect video match mode. This is to kind of help sync up people who don't use VSync. Record system sounds and allow multi-channel recording. Those are both also great. That way if you have multiple sound in sources like your mic or your PC sounds, you can have those recorded in different audio channels. That way you're able to edit each one specifically, and you have the mic always record. Now, a little bit out of order, I would expect the sound to be the next thing. So we're going to go ahead and skip this tab for now and go right over to the sound. The sound files are recorded separately here. You see that whenever I do a video, whenever I start it, it records a separate sound file. I preferably like that because I'm able to, edit the sound file easier rather than if it's in the video itself. I maybe can't tone down like a certain section or use noise cancellation the right way. So I do like that, and that is one of my, uh, I guess, favorited features. And same thing here, you have the duration, the output formats, and which microphone, uh, or excuse me, whether your microphone is always recording or push to talk, which that's a pretty standard application in most of these recording softwares. So now we're going to look at the Live tab. All right, over here in the Live tab, this is where you can uh, go online and basically use this as a XSplit or Ustream kind of device. Basically, if you have the subscription, you won't have any overlay on the program. But if you don't have a subscription and you use this, you will have a action recording software kind of watermark on it. But you can see here, you can choose, how you stream, where you stream, Twitch, YouTube, live stream, Ustream, all of those, all of those streaming programs right there. So it's kind of it's really the multi-tool of recording software. So you get pretty much everything you need right in one package. And I was really happy to kind of go over and do some of this stuff here. So here's your recording benchmarks. This lets you know when you're recording, like what frames you're going to get, things of that nature. If you can hear my dogs, I apologize. I will try and keep them quiet for the next half of this video. But moving on, we have the screen captures. You can see here that screen captures are just like any other recording program. They just go into a file. You see I've got some screen captures for a game that I'm working on and one of an interview that I did. So you can choose the file format. Again, kind of limited file formats, BMP, JPEG, and PNG. Those are the popular ones, but it would be nice maybe for like editors to maybe have more options on that particular section. Into the settings, guys, we have all these different settings here to choose from to kind of set up where the HUD goes, the audio, where these export settings go when you record, the shortcut layouts for your recording software. This particular part I actually really liked. I know like Fraps and Betacam both have limited shortcuts, but this right here lets you stop the video, start the audio, benchmark, capture the screen, display the position. Like it's all right here. You don't have to tab out and change anything manually. If you're into recording and streaming and stuff, Action may be the program for you and you may really, really enjoy it. So, with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back with another video tutorial for you soon on some of the advanced features of Action, such as setting up audio. There's some audio, steps that you have to take to make sure your audio records the right way and things like that, which all can be found on their website. But we're going to bring you a tutorial on how to do some of that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.